listening to the Zero Hour. Rest your eyes. Exercise your imagination. Today, Glenn Hall Taylor's frightening suspense thriller, Terror in the Night. Starring Mel Torme. In a Mutual Broadcasting System presentation of The Zero Hour.
Brought to you by the makers of General Motors Parts, by the State Farm Insurance Company, by Dial Soap, and by the makers of Contact on Mutual Radio.
Aren't you glad?
Glad is what happens when you use Dial Soap.
Aren't you glad?
It starts right out with a clean, fresh scent that's like nothing else.
Aren't you glad?
To get you going, clean and fresh.
Aren't you glad? 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 Just to be. Aren't you glad?
Dial washes away the cause of odor on your skin.
Aren't you glad?
You just can't buy a better deodorant soap than Dial.
Aren't you glad?
And that's saying something.
Aren't you glad? Aren't you glad? You use Dial. Aren't you glad? You use Dial. Aren't you glad? Aren't you glad? You use Dial.
Of the town of Mariposa, California, stands a Rococo Victorian house, a relic of the gold rush days of the last century. The house once rang with the laughter of the Schofield family, but today only Audrey Schofield and her granddaughter Karen are sheltered beneath a steep-pitched roof. A 10-foot post stands next to the RFD mailbox. From a bracket is suspended a sign which reads, Tourist Accommodations. In summer, Audrey and her grandmother derive a comfortable income from tourists. But this is the fall season, and on this Saturday night, Audrey and Karen are alone. In the living room, Audrey is knitting in a chair before the fireplace. Karen sits staring at the fire. A gentle collie sleeps in the warmth of the hearth.
Karen, dear, why are you so glum tonight? It's not a cheerful night. Sometimes the rain is warm and friendly, but tonight it makes the house feel cold and clammy, the way I imagine a tomb feels. Karen, what on earth? Out the window. A man's face. Oh, I don't see anyone, dear. Grandma! Oh, for heaven's sake, child, it's just someone at the door. The same someone who was looking in the window. I'm scared. Oh, nonsense. Probably someone wanting a room for the night. That's funny. I don't see anyone here.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to frighten you.
These old eyes, young man. For a moment, they didn't adjust to the darkness out there. May I help you?
Oh, I thought you might have a vacancy.
Well, as a matter of fact, we do. Well, come on in. Just set your suitcase down anywhere.
Get away from that suitcase.
Angus, stop there. Now, get away. Shoot. Why don't you come on in here by the fire, Mr.
Lewis. Steve Lewis. I'm sorry I spoke to the dog that way. He startled me.
I'm Mrs. Schofield. This is my granddaughter, Karen.
Howdy, Karen.
Hello.
Say, this is real nice and cozy. I love an open fire. Why are you looking at me like that?
I was wondering why you were peering in the window before you knocked.
Oh, well, the house reminded me of one that I saw in an old Boris Karloff movie. I thought I'd see something spooky instead of a sweet old lady and a pretty girl.
Would you like to put your car in the garage?
Oh, well, I have already.
How long will you be staying?
I'm not sure yet. Will the room be available for a few days?
Well, you stay as long as you like.
Oh, that's just fine. By the way, I haven't told anyone where I'd be. I just had to get away from everything for a few days. You know how it is. I'd appreciate it if you didn't mention to anybody that I'm here.
I understand. Body has to get away from his troubles once in a while. But don't you worry, young man. We won't say anything to anybody.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
Now, your room is at the far end of the hall on this floor.
Good. I'll put my suitcase in there right now.
Would you like me to fix you a little supper?
Oh, I appreciate that very much. Is this the way to the room?
Yes. I'll get the key and be right with you.
Tell me, Jerry, how come our Mariposa County Sheriff is mixed up in a murder that happened in Stockton?
Well, I'll brief it to you, Sam, but you got to keep it out of your paper until I give you the word. Now, to fill you in, this whole mess started in Oakland early this afternoon. A 6-foot guy wearing a gray suit knocked over a movie theater in Oakland. He forced his way through the door at the back of the cashier's booth, threatened her with a heavy tire iron. He pocketed his take, made a getaway in the Saturday crowd. And then he apparently commandeered a traveling jewelry salesman's car, forced him to drive him to Stockton. Body was found near there.
How do you know all this?
Well, we don't have the actual proof yet, but the jewelry salesman's head was bashed in. His body had been dragged into some bushes. In addition, a 1/4-inch fragment of a gray suit material was found on a branch nearby.
Yeah, the murdered man had been robbed, of course.
Well, it's fairly evident. We found the salesman's sample case near his body. It was empty.
Why do you think he might be in this area?
Well, we have a description of the guy. Cashier furnished that. In the glove compartment, we found a new automobile insurance policy number with a make, model, and license number of his car. The owner of a station in Coulterville on Highway 49 remembered a guy in a gray suit who got out to get a drink of water and to ask about the road to Mariposa. He was driving a car just like the salesman's.
I hear the victim was in terrible shape.
No, that's an understatement. This guy must be out of his gourd. A sadist or something. He clobbered him I don't know how many times.
I know it's late for us to be washing dishes, but it did my heart good to see the way that young Mr. Lewis cleaned his plate.
I wonder what he's got in that suitcase.
Clothes, silly. What else?
That's what I'm wondering. What else? You saw the way he acted when Angus started sniffing it.
My goodness, Karen, that imagination of yours.
Angus wasn't imagining. He smelled something he didn't like. And I don't like the idea of us being alone with that man in the house.
We can't turn him out in the rain.
I know. I'll call Uncle Nat and ask him to spend the night with us.
He'll laugh at you.
I'll get him over here. Don't worry. Hello? 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 The phone is dead, Grandma.
What do you suppose happened to it?
I know what could have happened to it, and I'm going to go find out.
Give your hand to a friend. Give your heart to your love, But give your allergy to contact.
Allergy is our business, too. We know pollen. And we know that any of the 12,000 quarts of air you breathe each day may contain enough pollen to make your eyes itch, make you sneeze, and drip. We also know an ingredient that helps block pollen's bad effects. It's the antihistamine most prescribed by allergy specialists. It's an ingredient in contact.
Give your hand to a friend. Give your heart to your love,
The tiny time pills in one contact keep this antihistamine working up to 12 full hours. All day, all night.
Give your allergy to contact.
Take contact only when needed, only as directed.
Where does today's girl learn to be tomorrow's woman? At the movies? On television?
Helen, darling, your floors are so shiny.
Yes, John. I used Brand X polish just this morning.
Brand X. Helen, will you marry me?
Somewhere
between the super sex symbol of today's commercialism and TV's Brand X image, impending womanhood is alive and well. And where is that somewhere? Wherever there are campfire girls. Campfire reaches the girl reaching out for tomorrow and puts a promise before her. The promise of personal development, of friends and fun. The promise of womanhood. Campfire takes today's girl to tomorrow.
Well, how about this? Seems we have a real hot one on our hands.
What is it, Jerry?
We lifted some prints off the sample case we found near the body. We transmitted them to Washington. Now, according to this teletype, our tire iron of virtuoso is a Harry Hanford, 33, 6 feet, half an inch tall, 185 pounds, black hair, served term for assault and robbery at... Here's a topper. Wanted for murder in Houston.
Sounds like a charming fellow.
Want to take a ride with me?
You know me. Anything for a story. Especially if it'll get me a good obituary.
No one's reported seeing the car since he left that service station in Colterville. I think he's gone into hiding someplace since he left, which means it almost has to be this area.
So?
So I'm going to update the APB that's already out and check out every tourist camp, motel, and guest house from Mariposa to Colterville. Let's go.
Grandma! Heavens, Karen, why did you go out in all that rain?
My hunch was right. I checked the telephone wires on the side of the house. They've been cut. He did it. I know he did.
But why, dear?
I don't know why. I only know he's evil. Shh. Here he comes.
Oh, pardon me. I'll get settled down shortly, and I won't disturb you anymore. But I have to get something for my car. I won't be long.
Come, Grandma, quick.
Where to?
I'm going to look in that suitcase.
What if he comes back and catches us?
There's the suitcase. Oh, move that chair over here. Good. Well, look at all that jewelry.
Oh, my.
He's just tossed it on top of his clothes. It must be worth tons of money. I wonder what else is in here. Oh, what's this wrapped in his shirt? Whatever it is, it's heavy. There.
Well, unwrap it. Be quick, he's liable to get back.
Look! Oh, there's blood on it.
Oh, you're right. You're right, lady. That is blood. It's a man's blood. I killed him. You don't seem surprised, young lady.
Young man, we're not going to let you hide in this house. I'm going to...
And where do you think you're going?
I don't know. Let go of my arm, please.
And you, young lady, you pick that up and put it back where you got it. I said, pick it up, damn it! Shut up!
Down, Angus. Quiet.
That's better. Now then, let's all understand each other, okay? Until I'm ready to leave, you'll do exactly as I say, or I may just have to show you how well I can handle that tire iron.
That may be another tourist. I really ought to answer.
I'll answer it. You roll that tire iron up in that shirt again and hand it to me.
What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to tuck it under my coat while I answer the front door. You didn't think I'd leave it here with you, did you? Thank you. Now, both of you be quiet as baby mice. I'll just lock you in here while I take care of our late caller. Coming! Yes?
I hate to bother you at this hour of the night, but I saw your sign and hoped you weren't all filled up.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to turn you down.
Oh?
There's sickness in the house.
Well, I guess I'll just have to push into Mariposa and try my luck there. Thanks anyway. Good night.
Night. Well, you behaved very nicely. Sorry I had to turn away some tourist business, but I'm sure you understand.
Only too well.
Now, look, you must know this can't go on indefinitely. I can't stay here forever, and I can't very well leave you here.
You could kill us.
Karen, what a thing to say.
Yeah, isn't it? Especially when I have better use for you.
What do you mean?
Well, nobody will suspect a nice young man like me if I'm traveling with a sweet old lady and a pretty young girl, especially if I'm driving a car the police aren't looking for. Now then, hand over the keys to your station wagon, get your coats on, and let's get out of here.
They just don't realize how little a renter's policy costs and how much it will do for them.
State Farm agent Ed Axel of Fairmont, Minnesota.
And it's hard for people to realize just how much personal property they do have. They forget about the drawers full of different things. So we tell them how they can protect the property that they already have. If they do have a fire or theft, we will be there to take care of them so that you don't have to start over again. They're just shocked to find out that the rates are so low and the amount of coverage that we can give them for that low rate.
State Farm Fire and Casualty offers renter's insurance that can protect just about all your personal property for very little cost. A good reason to see your nearby State Farm agent now.
And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Provide for their college a safe and easy way. Sure, with payroll savings, yeah, join that plan today. So always remember, it's a proud way to save. Take stock in America by U.S. savings bonds. Proud way to save. Take stock in America by U.S. savings bonds.
Well, what do you know? Customers. Hi, Sheriff. Hi, Sam.
Where is everybody?
Oh, they sure been staying away from here tonight. Except for that guy at the end of the counter. 2 coffee, Shorty. Anything with it, Jerry?
Ah, coffee's fine, thanks.
You know, seeing you two together at this hour makes me figure something's cooking besides my chili.
Oh, just us snooping, Shorty. Hey, tell me, are there any houses north of here close by that is taking tourists?
Well, there's a good place a few miles north, the Schofield house.
Did you say the Schofield house?
Yes, sir.
Excuse me for butting in, but I thought you ought to know that I was there a while ago and got turned down. The fellow that came to the door said that someone was sick.
Fellow? You must be talking about another place. There ain't no man lives at the Schofield house, just an old lady and her granddaughter.
It was the Schofield house, all right. I saw the name on the mailbox.
What does this guy look like, mister?
Well, I'm afraid I didn't pay much attention. He was a tall fellow. Had on a gray suit, as I remember. Why?
Come on, Sam, let's get the hell out of here.
Into the back seat, Grandma. Come on, in you go.
Take your hands off me.
You, young lady, get in the front seat.
No.
I said get in there.
Oh.
Come on, we're losing time. I'm sorry Angus had to miss the trip, but a dog is such a responsibility, you know.
Wait, there's a car coming.
Yeah, I see it.
It's slowing to turn in our driveway.
Well, that's too bad, because they're going to have to wait for us to drive out first.
It's the sheriff's car.
Oh, dear.
Hey, stop!
Hold on to your hat, Sam. We may have to fly this thing. I've got a figure a way to grab him without hurting the old lady and the girl. Hit the Redson siren, will you? Thanks.
Can you catch up and force him off the road?
Maybe. I don't want to crash him. We're gaining on him. Get that seatbelt fastened just in case something happens.
Okay. Now, how about you?
In God we trust.
98 miles an hour. You weren't kidding about flying this heap. Another 2 miles an hour and we will be airborne.
Now we got him. I'm going to pass and crowd him onto the shoulder. Brace yourself just in case I flunk my driver's test.
Oh, my God! We make it!
Freeze, Hanford.
Thank God.
Get out of the car with your hands up. Plant him on a car roof and spread him.
All right. Take it easy, you dumb pig. You got me.
I'll dump him on the floor in the back of my car, and you can drive ladies home.
Are you ladies all right?
Yes, thank you, but I'll tell you something. The first thing I'm going to do after I get a good night's rest is take down that tourist accommodation sign.
I don't blame you. You know, sometimes a person can be too damned accommodating. Okay, creep, let's go.
You're probably well aware of the advantages of a well-tuned car in helping you obtain better gas mileage. A well-tuned car can run more efficiently, more economically. If all cars were properly tuned and operating efficiently, we could save millions of gallons of gas. To help you evaluate your car's efficiency, your participating GM dealer has 2 new energy checks available. One is an economy checkup that includes an engine diagnosis along with several other inspections to see if your car is up to specs. The other is an economy tune-up to help give you a smooth running engine that performs efficiently. Making the most out of the gasoline around is one of our country's basic challenges. It's important to you and to us at General Motors. That's why we're inviting everyone to come in now for a GM energy check at a Chevrolet, Pontiac, Oldsmobile, Buick, or Cadillac dealer. Get together with him and get more of a run for your money.
I'm Rod Serling. Close your eyes, exercise your imagination, and join us again on our next presentation of The Zero Hour.
Terror in the Night was adapted for radio by Glenn Hall Taylor. Mel Torme was heard as the killer. Featured in the cast were Lou Krugman, Peggy Weber, Sam Edwards, Diane Hale, and Bill Keane. Zero Hour, created by J.M. Collis, directed by Don Hills, is produced in Hollywood for the Mutual Broadcasting System by Radio Productions Incorporated. Music composed and conducted by Stanley D. Hoffman. Rochelle Sherman, associate producer. This has been a presentation of the Mutual Broadcasting System.
Serling. You're listening to The Zero Hour. Rest your eyes. Exercise your imagination. Today, Keith Walker's story of the ultimate revenge. Scream of the Hawk. Starring Mel Torme. In a Mutual Broadcasting System presentation of The Zero Hour.
Brought to you by the makers of General Motors Parts, by the State Farm Insurance Company, by Dial Soap, and by the makers of Contact on Mutual Radio.
They just don't realize how little a renter's policy costs and how much it will do for them.
State Farm agent Ed Axel of Fairmont, Minnesota.
And it's hard for people to realize just how much personal property they do have. They forget about the drawers full of different things. So we tell them how they can protect the property that they already have. If they do have a fire or theft, we will be there to take care of them so that you don't have to start over again. They're just shocked to find out that the rates are so low and the amount of coverage that we can give them for that low rate.
State Farm Fire and Casualty offers renter's insurance that can protect just about all your personal property for very little cost. A good reason to see your nearby State Farm agent now.
And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Picture, if you will, a 20th century man burdened with the values of a 19th century pioneer. Judd Colby is just such a man, faced with the encroaching tide of glass and concrete progress. This is a man out of time, out of step with today. Or is he? Join us now for Scream of the Hawk.
All right, Charlie, get on that track. Get over to Section 4. Tell them to clear away those remaining trees. And don't take any more crap from the gorkers. All right, get that section clear.
Aye. Al, hold up a minute.
Hey, Charlie, you guys come running around like a chicken with his head
The
off.
boss says do, you do, babe. Now, let's you and I make like tank commanders. Hustle over to Section 4.
Here they come! Remember all the trees! Get back here!
Hey, Tom, put the rifle away.
You and you get in front of the tree. You two get up into the branches. Tom and Helen, sit down and press there.
Miranda, they're sure as hell going to run us over.
Come on, you people. Get the hell out of there. Our orders are to clear this land, and we're going to do it.
Shut it down! Blow it out your ear! Land right there! Hurry, you
One of them has a rifle.
Move the cat forward, Hal.
Very close, sir, and I'll blow somebody's head off.
Damn it, Tom, you'll have the law on us.
Charlie, you drive it. I ain't doing another foot.
That's it!
Yeah, get out of here.
Yellow hat means yellow streak. All right. Well, just listen for a minute.
Okay, everybody pipe down. Now, what do you want, Charlie?
Be reasonable, Murray. Now, take these folks and get the hell on home. We gotta clear this area.
Charlie, you're a sellout. Put on a yellow hard hat and your head gets hot.
Now, wait a minute. It's been explained a million times to everybody. This is progress. The people around here got to have a place to buy food and clothes and, so we're putting up a shopping center.
Charlie, why don't you ask the people if it's for the people? Well, we're people, and we don't want these New England hills all tore up.
Murray, you people, now, what's wrong with what's happening?
Murray, let me.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll tell you what's wrong, Charlie Daniels. Pack up and get out.
Right.
We don't want your kind of concrete program.
That's right, Helen, you're right.
We want green grass and trees for our kids.
You tell him, Helen.
God, what's that?
Look out,
This damn thing almost got me.
everybody get down. Get down.
Oh, my God.
This thing tore Charlie apart.
Look at him.
Don't fire again, Tom. At least you're fighting away.
Somebody get a doctor.
What's that thing?
It was a hawk. I think it was a hawk.
Right, Helen. It was
Charlie. Charlie, can you hear me?
Murray. I can't see. I can't.
Holy mother. The hawk killed him. Orange or black?
Glad is what happens when you use Dial Soap.
Orange or black?
It starts right out with a clean, fresh scent that's like nothing else.
Orange or black?
To get you going, clean and fresh.
Orange or black? 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 Orange
Dial washes away the cause of odor on your skin. You just can't buy a better deodorant soap than Dial. And that's saying something.
When they change a plane flight, I check to see if another is just as good or better.
Fred Underwood, Kansas City postal worker, probably knows as much about airline schedules as the airlines.
I want to give that extra service that goes with airmail. So I move it just as fast as I can to get it out of here.
And airmail is moving. Now you can almost always get next-day delivery to cities up to 600 miles away. And two-day delivery anywhere in the country. Just mail by 4 p.m., use zip code, and mail from a specially marked airmail box.
When I started here, it was all propeller planes and trains. And back in the post office, mail was handled the same way it had been for years. Now there's jet planes and zip codes, and airmail's really going places.
Airmail and zip codes. They speed everybody's letters. If you don't know a zip code, check your phone book or call the post office. Help us help you. Use zip code.
There. Easy, Bart. That's right, baby. That's up, baby. Okay, come on now. That's right, back in your cage. That's it.
Judd? You in there? Hello?
Myra, I'll meet you in the house.
Right. Coffee perks in 5. Hi, this is Myra Colby. Any messages? Uh-huh. Sure. Oh, Judd, don't! oh, no, I didn't mean you, operator. Right, thank you.
I scare you, honey? I'm sorry. Now, what brings my love home so early in the evening? I thought you had a meeting.
Oh, I did, but the Ladies' Guild is dull.
I know what you mean. Hey, listen, I'm coffee-starved. Where's that promised brew, huh?
10 years of marriage. Where's my promised kiss? Getting tired of this old lined woman?
Never tired. Come here.
No, you don't. Not if I have to prompt.
By God, you're a slippery one, lady.
Judd, give me a serious moment, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Did you work something out with Hank Ty about our land near the shopping center?
No, and I don't intend to. The land stays intact as long as I'm around to hold on to it.
My darling hardhead. Judd, don't you realize this is the decade of neon progress? Besides, it's just a few acres, and we've got nearly 1,000. Sell it and keep the peace in Tandem County.
Now, look, Myra, I don't give a damn about the peace, and there are a lot of people that feel the same way. They're just not going to destroy this land.
Are we expecting company?
Maybe. I'll take a look. I was afraid of that.
What?
Police. Lieutenant Owens and friend. Myra, you see them at the door. Now, if they should ask about me, tell them I'm gone.
Judd, what's wrong? Why should I lie to Dan Owens?
Because, my sweet one, I had a man killed today.
Judd!
Look, I'll explain later. Just answer the door.
Where are you going?
The river cabin. Now, when they leave, bring the birds and some supplies for a couple of days, will you?
I don't understand, Judd.
Myra, please just trust me for now, okay?
Oh, okay. Judd, I love you. Coming!
Hello, Myra. Is Judd around?
Oh, Dan. Sergeant. No, Judd's not here.
Well, it's kind of important and official, Myra. Mind if we sort of look around?
Dan, do you have a warrant?
Well, I didn't think that would be necessary, seeing as how we've known each other a long time.
Not officially, we haven't. So unless you've got the warrant, just turn around and drive back to town.
Just one question. Do you know if Judd had the hawks out hunting today?
I don't know. I was at a meeting until a while ago.
Charlie Daniels was killed. Witnesses say that he was deliberately attacked by a hawk. Maybe Judd's.
And maybe Wild, Lieutenant.
Well, I certainly hope so. That's why we want to talk with Judd. It could happen again, and your husband's the only one in the county that knows about them.
Well, I'll tell him to call you. Good night.
Hey, the lights are going out. She could be leaving.
What makes you think Myra Colby is lying?
Sort of a hunch. A lot of bad feeling between the Colbys and the construction company. Look, she's using their Jeep. Let's follow her.
So, you see, Myra, I no longer believe I had a choice. Something drastic had to be done, so I trained the Hawks to attack the color of the hard hats.
Then you didn't really think that Dart would kill. Just frightened.
That's right, but I'm not sorry now. Maybe they learned a lesson. They'll pack up and leave, huh?
How do you expect to come out of all this?
I don't know. Maybe I won't. I can't stand by and let them destroy land I've worked my whole life for.
I am afraid that you will have to, Judd.
Lieutenant, how did you get in?
Sorry, Myra, through the bedroom window. Judd, both the sergeant and I heard what you said, and...
Drop the guns, Dan. Drop them. Sergeant, you too. Do it slowly.
What are you talking about?
Both the Hawks are unchained on their perch. Now, if I motion, they'll attack you. And I have no quarrel with you.
I don't believe him, Lieutenant.
But I do, Sergeant. Judd here has trained birds all his life.
Thank you. Myra packed me some food. Look, Dan, I got a message for you to deliver to Hank Ty. Now, you tell him that the minute construction ceases, I'll stop the birds. Otherwise, every time he moves a tractor, someone dies.
Judd, you mustn't do this, please.
As I said, my love, I've no choices left.
You're probably well aware of the advantages of a well-tuned car in helping you obtain better gas mileage. A well-tuned car can run more efficiently, more economically. If all cars were properly tuned and operating efficiently, we could save millions of gallons of gas. To help you evaluate your car's efficiency, your participating GM dealer has 2 new energy checks available. One is an economy checkup that includes an engine diagnosis along with several other inspections to see if your car is up to specs. The other is an economy tune-up to help give you a smooth-running engine that performs efficiently. Making the most out of the gasoline around is one of our country's basic challenges. It's important to you and to us at General Motors. That's why we're inviting everyone to come in now for a GM energy check at a Chevrolet, Pontiac, Oldsmobile, Buick, or Cadillac dealer. Get together with him and get more of a run for your money.
I'm Roger Staubach. I'm not here to talk to you as quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, but as an ex-serviceman who'd rather have his head beaten in on the football field than practice his skills in another war. And that's why I'm rooting for the world's most successful peacekeeping team, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. It's worked for nearly a quarter of a century. In that time, the 15 Atlantic nations that make up NATO have been building teamwork like never before. In Europe, historically the world's greatest trouble spot, they have helped keep the peace and develop economic cooperation. They have generated a game plan through which problems like arms control and pollution are being attacked. Believe me, it's needed. The world's been kicked around enough. Let's help strengthen the NATO team. NATO works. Something else might not.
This message was brought to you by the Atlantic Council of the United States.
Damn it, Lieutenant. It's been 2 weeks I've had this equipment idle. New York is all over my butt.
We've been doing what we can, but Judd Colby knows these hills, and we can't find him.
Oh, you think he's taken off? Maybe it's safe to start again?
Well, that's your decision, Ty. We'll give you what protection we can. Now, I've got 4 men with rifles scattered around. If the birds come, there's a good chance we'll get them.
Well, I'm going to do just that. First thing tomorrow. That is, if New York says so.
Myra, wake up.
Oh, Judd, is that you?
Yeah, well, I can't stay long. I came across Harry Finley tonight up near River Line. He told me they intend to start work again tomorrow morning.
Judd, you mustn't do any more. This is not a fight you can win.
Well, maybe not, but it is my fight, and I must do what I believe is right.
I can't let you. I've been filled with so many conflicting thoughts these past 2 weeks. My darling, you are wrong. It's just too late to be a pioneer protecting your land against attack. It's the 20th century and...
Stop. Look, I know what you're saying, but somebody's got to set an example for others to follow. They're far worse than I. They kill the land, and with it die the animals as well as people.
Judd, stay with me tonight. Tomorrow I'll go to the bank and withdraw our money.
You know, you were right when you said this was the 20th century. This is the century for the destruction of the land, but I'll make you one promise. If they do not start tomorrow, if they truly believe that the Hawks will come, if they pack up to move, then we'll deed the land to the state and go away.
But what makes you think they'll change their minds?
I talked with Hank Tye tonight. Now he's a believer.
I know, Mr. Thayer, but he was here just a little while ago. He threatened us again. Plus, we've been getting all sorts of petitions. It's possible not one person will come out here.
Tye, the board met tonight, and we think it was a fluke, that gang boss getting killed.
I don't agree. Colby knows his Hawks.
Now listen, Tye, you're a very minor stockholder in this venture, and you still take orders. Unless you want out.
Oh, no, sir, but I don't want to get killed, neither.
Then start in the morning. That's the decision here in New York. Do I make myself clear, Tye?
Yes, sir. You do. Come in.
Can you spare a minute, Mr. Tye?
Myra Colby. Surprised to see you here.
I'm surprised to see you've started work again.
Should I be flattered by a visit from the enemy camp?
You're a fool to ignore my husband's warning.
Is that an admission you'd care to repeat to the cops?
I've come because I believe both you and my husband to be wrong in this. But whatever I feel, I can't stand by and let someone else be killed.
Damn, no one.
Tye, we shot one of the Hawks.
Good. So your husband kept his word.
I'm afraid so.
Tye, I think that may be the end of your problems. Mrs. Colby, what are you doing here?
Threatening me?
Not threatening, Lieutenant. I came to ask that he stop. That's all.
Well, too late now, Mrs. Colby. We killed the Hawk.
My husband has another, Mr. Tye.
Mrs. Colby, get back in the trailer!
That's the first one for the crane operator.
In the crane! Watch out! Watch out! The load's letting go!
Mrs. Colby, get away! Oh, my God, Tye. Help me get this timber off her!
Myra! Myra!
Hold your fire! Tye, it looks like she might be alive. I'll go get some help and check on Judd. May I come in, Myra?
Yes, please.
I was near the hospital, so I thought I'd drop by. I'm sorry about Judd, Myra. Truly sorry.
I know. Thank you.
Is it true you've decided to deed the land over to the state?
Yes, they've promised to turn it into a park.
But why? I mean, surely with the construction people gone...
Oh, they had nothing to do with it. I think it's what Judd would have wanted. To protect the land.
Maybe, but I thought the construction people were very decent to pull out.
Oh, Dan, believe me, they didn't do it out of the goodness of their hearts. They left because a man died on their precious ground, and they know no one would ever want to come to a shopping center with a ghost. Judd fought for what he believed in. That much we've learned from him.
Give your hand to a friend. Give your heart to your love, But give your allergy to contact.
Allergy is our business, too. We know pollen. And we know that any of the 12,000 quarts of air you breathe each day may contain enough pollen to make your eyes itch, make you sneeze, and drip. We also know an ingredient that helps block pollen's bad effects. It's the antihistamine most prescribed by allergy specialists. It's an ingredient in contact.
Give your hand to a friend. Give your heart to your love, to your love.
The tiny time pills in one contact keep this antihistamine working up to 12 full hours, all day, all night.
Give your allergies to contact.
Take contact only when needed, only as directed.
I'm Rod Serling. Close your eyes, exercise your imagination, and join us again on our next presentation of The Zero Hour.
Scream of the Hawk is an original radio drama by Keith Walker. Mel Torme was heard as Judd Colby. Featured in the cast were Peggy Walton, Lou Krugman, Bill Keane, Robert Easton, and Peggy Weber. Zero Hour, created by J.M. Collis, directed by Don Hills, is produced in Hollywood with Mutual Broadcasting System by Radio Productions Incorporated. Music composed and conducted by Stanley D. Hoffman. Rochelle Sherman, associate producer. This has been a presentation of the Mutual Broadcasting System.